It's the country's #1 RVing radio show, sponsored by RVTravel.com, with your host, Alan Warren, the RV Wingman.
The only show to tell you the good, the sometimes not so good, and the occasional downright ugly parts of RVing and the RV lifestyle. I am Alan Warren, the RV Wingman, and welcome to the RV Show USA. In this hour, we're going to have Phil and Stacy Farley with us. They are with You, Me, and the RV YouTube channel. We're going to see what's happening with our RV Nana. We'll run over a little south of Baltimore over on the East Coast, visit with a fellow that reviews RVs, but instead of doing the typical old sales pitch that you would normally hear, Matt tells you 3 things he likes about every RV, and then he gives you 3 things that he does not like about the RV. He is a very enthusiastic guy, and I think you're going to really like him. In our next hour and our After the Show show, it's open line time where we would like your input on a couple of projects that we are working on. Right now, though, on our guest line is he's the Big Mac Daddy of the RV education movement here in Texas, the owner of RV Station, Mr. Cannon Combs. Long time no talk with, Cannon.
It feels like years.
So what's going on?
I don't know if I have deja vu or what's going on, but I'm starting to hear your voice in my sleep. Is that bad?
Oh no, that's bad.
I got to tell you, I'm not getting much sleep right now. I left the other day to go check on a new location. Soon news to be had for us. We are opening another location. We'll get into that later. But I went down to have a meeting on the lot. My wife called me 3 hours later, and the house flooded.
Oh, good grief.
Miserable. I have to tell you.
And you're out of town, and your wife is there, and all she has is 5 kids and a flood now to take care of, right?
All she has is 5 kids. Bless her heart, man. She is a saint, an angel, wrapped all in one. So half of the house has been ripped out, floors, carpet. Dude, it's miserable.
Are y'all staying in the house, or they put you up in a motel or hotel?
You know what? We're going to stay in the house because I don't want to go through the pain, any more pain of moving all the stuff and moving the kids and putting the kids. When you have 5 kids, it can't just put you in a hotel. Hotels don't work with 5 kids. So
I figured you just jump in the motorhome and y'all would just plug in somewhere. And anyway,
hey, Alan, that works up until 5 kids. I mean, up until 3. Up until 3. And once you have 4 and 5, then you're done.
It gets a little bit more difficult.
No more staying for months in them, just weeks at a time.
All right, so summertime is just about over, I guess. Football season is here, and a lot of folks are going to be winding down the number of trips that they're going to be taking in their RVs. I guess now's a good time to get on those maintenance items, huh?
Best time of the year by far, going into the fall, especially up north. You know, all those people up in Michigan and up in the Northwest, all those guys where the snow's coming in. I mean, a lot of people don't understand that there's a lot of things that they need to have checked, which is, obviously one of the main reasons of our push for the RV education classes. But, yeah, when you're coming to the end of the season, whether you want to bring it into us at the dealer or if you want to do it yourself, I mean, you got to go through a checklist things like roof inspections. Check the ACs, check the AC ducts and the filters, and, check the tires, check the propane tanks, look for leaks, slide outs. I mean, I can go all day long, but, yeah, you really need to run through your RV so the longevity of it lasts a lot longer.
I think there's a lot of people, and I'm guilty of it too, is just deferring the maintenance, putting it off to a later date. At the beginning of summer, for example, people may say, gosh, my AC isn't working quite as well as I want it to, but you know what? I'll live with it. And then they store it the way that it is. And then the next year it gets worse and worse. It's best to just get the maintenance done. And like you said, your RV will last a whole lot longer.
We just had someone in our park that bought an RV from us I think he said 4 or 5 years ago, and he lives in our park. He came in complaining that his air conditioner worked. We checked the vents. I was there. You should have seen, the filters. You should have seen the filters. And it's like they just don't know. You really just got to stay up on it just like your house. You got to check those things out. I mean, that's why we're pushing these RV education classes so that you can get a longer use out of your RV. There's just so many things. I mean, and it's not rocket science. It's not hard.
I was going to say most of the things.
It's not time consuming.
Most of the things we can do on our own. We don't have to be a skilled technician, but we do have to be, on top of it, so to speak. And we can look for cracks and signs of future leaks on the roof. We can do all kinds of things. If we just take the time to do it, we'll save a lot of money in the long run.
I mean, literally, you could check everything in less than an hour. I mean, you really probably even 30 minutes. You could go through your RV yourself and check all the things that you need to check. It's not hard at all.
And but there are some things. As an example, the air conditioner. You can do the filter. I can clean the filters myself. But if you don't know how to clean the evaporator coils or the condenser coil, the little radiator-looking thingamabob, you don't want to do that if you don't have some experience. I mean, you can attempt it, but it's best, I think, to have an expert do that. Have the guys at RV Station or whoever your RV dealer is do it for you.
Absolutely. Leave those to the tech. I mean, you got your super handy guys, probably like yourself, that can come in and do it. I couldn't do it. I know everything about RVs from top to bottom, and I'm pretty sure I don't know what you just said.
I don't know. I'm a pretty good talker, but if I had to do what I'm talking about, I don't know if I could do it. Let's talk. I know that your upcoming class, Cannon, is going to be on slide outs. How often should slide outs be maintained?
The maintenance isn't real hard on slide outs. There's so many. We're going to be talking about the different kinds of slide outs and how to maintain them. And the main maintenance is the sealing. You got to seal everything around the slide out, because if you think about it, you got a big wall with a big hole in it and a room coming in and out. Obviously, you got to seal it for leaks. But we're going to be discussing how your slide out works at our education classes. There's different types. There's rack and pinion. There's cable slides. There's Schwinn techs. We've been getting a lot of questions lately on emails based off our posting that this is what the class is. What if I have a Schwinn tech kitchen and a rack and pinion big one? So we're going to be talking about the different things in the education classes. But yeah, they're all different, but you don't really have to maintain them as much as you do. You just got to worry about sealing them. So you don't have to get up under them and oil them and stuff like that. Are
they made, slide outs today made much better, engineered better, if you will, than they were when they first came on the market years ago?
Just unbelievably. I mean, the new rack and pinions are through the frame. So when you got a rack and pinion system with one motor pulling that room in all together, I mean, they just seal so much better. I mean, they've come so far from when I started. I mean, I'm almost embarrassed to say that I used to help design them, because you just feel so stupid, because the guys now, the engineering behind the slide out, it's unbelievable. And literally the slide out used to be, if an RV was leaking, it was always through the slide. Nowadays, it's really not. I mean, it could if you don't maintain it, but a lot of the problems don't come from the slides anymore like they used to.
I have probably going to be a stupid question, but I've seen people standing up on the roof standing on the top of their slide out. And I know that weight is weight. If you're 200 pounds and you're inside your RV, you can go out in the slide out. But standing on the roof of the slide out, I mean, that's not a good idea, is it?
I don't think it is. I don't think it's highly recommended, just because you shouldn't be standing on the top. I mean, a lot of people think they see people on the top when they see people on their RV, but I'm sure you did. I know you've seen everything. And I've actually seen it too, and you need to ask them to get off there, because that's kind of dangerous.
Absolutely.
Every RV nowadays is walk-on roofs, though. It's you can get up. I mean, there's a few smaller ones built, the teardrops. I think a couple other smaller brands that you can't get up on, but for the most part, you can put 5, 6, 10 people up there.
So the next RV education class is going to be Wednesday, September the 11th, starting at 6 p.m. at all 7 of your RV station locations. I know it's going to be a lot of fun and help people save a lot of money, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. The big thing is we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have we're going to answer a lot of questions about these slide outs, and just the spark of this has generated a ton of questions to me through Facebook and through our website about the slide out. So we're going to go real heavy into it, and we're going to have a great time. It's going to be awesome. No strings attached. Come on out. Have fun with my team. You don't have to just limit yourself to slide outs either.
All right, good deal. Cannon, we got to jump. We got the music's coming up, Facing a Hard Break. Thank you so much.
You're the man.
All right. What a great guy. He is No wonder his stores are doing so very, very well. If you'd like to learn more about RV education classes, just go to our website. There's a pop-up right there on our homepage, thervshowusa.com. You're looking for a fantastic RV dealer here in the state of Texas that will take good care of you. Check them out at rvstation.com. I'll be right back.